First call of the year.
And we are recording. All right, guys. Happy 2020. I can't believe we have officially entered a new decade. And so with this new decade, you know what this new decade brings? You want to know what it brings? It brings 2020 vision. This is the only way I can get 2020 vision, guys. Seriously, I've been wearing glasses since I was like freaking 7. So I'm finally happy to say that I've got 2020 vision. No, seriously, guys. Like I am not putting these glasses away at all. I'm going to have them on all year round to remind me and remind us never to lose our 2020 vision for this year. Because I personally feel it in my soul, in my bones, in everything, that Team Eagle is going to rise this decade. I believe that wholeheartedly. So we want to talk about what our focus is for the year. We're going to talk about what our goals are for the year. We want to share what the team goal. And most importantly, guys, like I want to know, oh, I forgot to mute. I want to know by the end of the call, who is going to join us in this journey to reach the 2020 goals. I will tell you that we're going to have fun together because we're going to do this together as a team, you know. I would hope that by now you guys have reflected on 2019, what your lessons that you learned in 2019. And I always like to reflect back. I don't like to see things as failures, you know. I know I've been speaking to a lot of people and, you know, when they end the year, like, oh, you know, I'm just not happy with where I ended the year. And I'm like, here's the thing. You can't unscramble eggs, right? I've never met anybody who can unscramble eggs. But we can
Nikki,
make a
can you mute the entire
egg
line?
white omelet out of it, okay? And that's what we're going to do. But most importantly is reflect on the good stuff, okay? And if you haven't done that assignment, actually Saudi challenged me to do this assignment. I was actually already doing it on my own, but she follows this great woman and her name is, Sugar, help me, Saudi. I just have a brain fart right now. As I mute her.
I will share it. Yeah, Marie Forleo. I will share the entire assignment for you all to do. I think it's a great exercise. So I'll post it so we don't take any time from the call.
Yes, please post it because I will tell you, and I did a Facebook Live on it about it yesterday, that one of my biggest lessons, and I'm sure that many of you can probably relate to what I'm going to share, is that for me, this last decade, I faced a lot of my fears. And when you don't face your fears, you can't propel, you can't move forward, you know? And so when you face your fears is when you're going to be able to soar, okay? So Saudi's going to share that link. Honestly, guys, take some time to do this exercise for you and your future. It's really an amazing exercise, and I'm so happy that I did it. So I'm going to share my screen now, and we are going to dive right on in on tonight's call, the first part, because there's a second part to this call next week. Okay, so let me go ahead and share. And just let me know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? Okay. Let me just make sure that everybody's muted so there's no background noise. And if you can also mute yourselves on your line as well, that'll be great. Okay, I think everybody's muted. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. So Team Eagle 2020. Like I said, I am beyond excited about what this new decade has in store for us. And so our goals, and quite honestly, we're all based on this amazing number, 2020. And so for my friends that are on this call and are texting me, can you please, like, let's hold the texts because I don't know how to stop the beep, beep, beep on the computer, and it's going to keep interrupting the call. Sorry, guys. Somebody has to teach me how to stop these messages on my laptop. I don't know how to do it. Okay. All right. So with that, oops, alerts. Okay. First things first, guys, this coming weekend, and before we go into goals, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. So this weekend is Super Weekend, okay? If you are that coach and you're on this call tonight, so I'm going to believe that you want to build a business, which means that you're business builders, right? You're looking to build a business. Super weekend is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable unless there is a life-threatening matter that you can't make it. But super weekend is just like, and it's an important meeting for your business, right? It's just like for those that work a full-time job. When you have a meeting, you gotta show up. It's the same thing here, okay? And we've been talking about this for a long time. I happen to have the picture of the super weekend that's happening in New York City. So if you are in the New York City area, New Jersey, Connecticut, any surrounding areas, your butt needs to be here. Why? First of all, Hilarious Idalis is going to be there. And we're going to have Carlos, who also it was something last minute that we found out. We were so excited about it that he's going to come in, and he's also going to come in and talk about compensation. So you don't want to miss that training. You need to be there. I will tell you that attending super weekends for me is what changed my business. Events are powerful. And most importantly, guys, going to events, and I will tell you that the Market Council was, we were doing lives on our walls yesterday. And I know that mine turned into a little bit like a business opportunity because I did my decade in review, and I kept going back to that one decision that I made in 2009 when I said yes to joining Team Beachbody. And so I have guests that are going to be attending. So Super Weekend is that event where you need to make it a goal to bring 2 to 3 people with you, guys. 2 to 3 people with you, because the event is going to sell itself. Super weekends are what we call third-party tools. So you don't have to do any of the talking. You let the host, which is in our case in New York City, is going to be Giselle and Dislaney. They're going to be the host in New York City. And if you're not in New York City, then you look up wherever you're at. Look up in the back office a super weekend near you and get your butt there. Get your butt there. If you live out of state and you have coaches that are here in New York City, I strongly suggest that you send them to this event, okay? It's the first one of the year. There's a lot of great news that's going to be shared this coming weekend. So do not miss it, okay? All right. Next, there have been some changes this year with Success Club and our rewards. I'm really excited because last year they had changed the rewards, and I can't wait to get my 12-month gift, which is that luggage. I'm definitely going to be taking that to the Success Club trip that's coming up in March. But they changed it for this year. So the Success Club rewards are going to be on, you will be rewarded on the first month you achieve Success Club. So you will receive a Team Beachbody tank or a t-shirt of your choice. When you hit it for 3 months, you're going to get the Beachbody Super Workout Puzzle. That should be fun. Great to do it with your kids if you have kids, and if you don't have kids, go adopt some. No, I'm just kidding. Go find some kids. Go get some nieces and nephews to do the puzzle. The 6-month gift is going to be a set of 2 Shakeology sleep blankets, 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla. The 9-month gift is going to be a Team Beachbody pullover sweatshirt. And the big one, guys, like I'm so excited about this one. When you help at least 3 people every single month in the year, this year in 2020, we're all going to receive the Beachbody branded Theragun. And let me tell you something, guys. I know a lot of you are doing the work. And I know a lot of us, already started Bar Blend. It looks easy, but it ain't, okay? It's not. And so we definitely need, this Theragun. Like seriously, I wanted to buy one, but that sucker is expensive. I think it's like $300, $400. I actually use it once a month when I go get my massage. They do that thing on me. Oh my goodness, I'm in heaven. So I can't wait to get my own. And so make it a point, guys. Make it a goal every month. Help at least 3 people and get rewarded. Okay. So that's the new 2020 Success Club Reward Program. Okay. And if you want more details, go to FAQ 1039 and it's in there. All right. Next. Summit is right around the corner, guys. It'll be here before you know it. And our theme this year is We Are Better Together. And that is so true. And that's why I'm so excited about sharing our team call, our team goals tonight, because doing it together, that's how we're going to get better, right? So that is the theme for Summit. And there's a referral promotion going on right now. So when you refer at least one person who purchases their tickets this month, you're going to earn an exclusive Life Summit workout from the latest fitness program. And I will tell you, there's new programs that are being lined up this year. And so for more info, go to FAQ 2196 for the
Mickey,
Better Together.
we're only on the only slide that's showing is the first one.
Really? All this time I'm talking, nobody's saying anything?
Yeah, Yadi was the one who brought it to my attention. Oh. I thought we were still on the first slide, and then I'm like, wait, no, she's sharing FAQs.
Really? Hold on, let me stop sharing. I wonder why it's doing that. Thanks, yada yada. Hold on.
When you choose it, choose entire.
I did.
Like it. Oh.
What does it show now?
Now we see it. We see the Success Club rewards.
Right. So now, okay, but now, so let me move it to the next one to see what happens. Hold on. What about now?
See it now. Now it's good.
It's good now? I don't know what happened
before,
but okay. All right. So Better Together. That's the theme, guys. Okay. And there's also promotion with the summit tickets. So between now and the 31st, ticket are $165. So if you haven't purchased your tickets, grab them now, guys. I will tell you that super excited to have our keynote speaker, which is Kendra Hall. A couple of us got a taste of her at a leadership the year before last, and she's an amazing storyteller. And she definitely will help all of us put our story, aligned the right way to share it on social media. So I'm really excited that she's coming back, and she's coming back to the actual summit.
And if you guys haven't got her book, sorry, Mickey, to interrupt, get it, Stories That Stick. It will change your business.
Yeah, I just had it. Oh, here it goes. Let me show it to you. I have it here.
I'll post it in the team page, in the event page. It's an amazing book, and it's on Audible.
Yeah, and because I know that's definitely one of the things that we struggle, and I say we as a whole, right? Coaches struggle sharing their stories, and so she's a great storyteller. She did a great job at leadership, and that's why she is coming back. Okay, so FAQ 2165 for more details on that. Okay, tell me it works. Can I move on to the start of 2020? Okay, so this is really exciting, guys, because this is brand new for Success Club, Success Starter. So we all know that with Success Starter, when you achieve Success Club the first 3 months that you sign up as a coach, you get your free Coach Summit ticket. Now, in addition to that, and this is a great way, guys, to help our brand new coaches help at least 3 people, okay? Because starting this year, not only will Success Starters get their free Coach Summit ticket, but they're also going to earn a spot in an exclusive pilot test group for one of our upcoming fitness programs. And I'm happy to announce, because it's official, okay, that my personally sponsored coach, Gisela Long, received her invitation today because she achieved Success Starter in October. So all coaches that achieve Success Starter in October, November, and December of 2019, you should have all received an email today inviting you to be in the pilot test group for 10 rounds with Joel Freeman. Okay? So if that's you and you achieved Success Starter, you're a brand new coach and you achieved it in either of those 3 months, you should have received a message today. Okay?
Mickey, we have another few people to mute that just hopped on.
Okay, so hold on. Yeah. Let me just keep going down here, because when I'm sharing the slide, it's kind of hard for me to do the entire thing. Yeah, I hear the background. I don't know who it is.
That's usually when it's like phone, like when it's from a phone.
I don't know. I don't know if Chastity who's on, because I can't mute her, so I don't know if she's unmuted on her end. But if you can please mute yourself.
It looks like it stopped.
It stopped? Okay, great. Okay. All right. So that's it for Success Starter, guys. Really important that when we are sponsoring a brand new coach, okay, whether they're coming in, guys, just for the fitness, we need to share this with them. We need to share this with them. You know, I had a coach that I signed up it was in November, and so she already qualifies for this because as long as she achieves Success Club in the next 3 months, she'll automatically receive an invite for the next one after this. So we have to ensure that we're letting all brand new coaches, whether they're signing up to do the business or not, let them know. And by the way, if you invite at least 3 of your friends in the next 3 months, every single month while you're on, you're going to receive a free ticket to our annual conference where you get to work out live with the trainers. And you're also going to be invited to be in an exclusive pilot test group for an upcoming program. And these are great selling points, guys. They really are, okay? So let's take advantage of that. Okay. Okay. This happens every January. It's happening again, okay? The Success Club promotion, January 2020, double trip dollars, okay? This is for the Success Club trip for next year. And you have to be at Super Weekend to find out where we're going, because that's when they announce it, okay? But this month, Beachbody is going to be doubling up trip dollars. So for every Success Club point you earn in January, you're going to get twice as much to spend on the next trip for next year. Okay, there's an FAQ for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't forget that one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Okay, so for every Success Club point that's earned, we're going to receive 5 trip dollars. Okay, if the coach qualifies for Success Club, each Success Club point will be worth $10. Okay. So for example, in January 2020, for every 1 Success Club point earned, a coach is awarded $10. So this is pretty cool, okay? And so go to FAQ 12340. And this is another reason, guys, why helping and achieving success. First of all, I just went over the rewards. So we get rewarded for doing that, you know, with chachis, right? With t-shirts, the Theragun, like I really want that Theragun. And we get to go on a free trip, guys. You know, many of us are gonna be going to the Dominican Republic in March. I'm turning that into a vacation / visiting my family while I'm there. And also really quickly, now that we're talking about that trip, for those of us that are attending the Success Club trip in March, we have until the 17th of this month, which is already next weekend. If you need to make any changes to the person you're taking with you as your guest, you have to make those changes no later than the 17th. You should have received an email. Thank goodness that somebody messaged me because it was sitting in my junk mail. And so if you didn't receive it, check your junk mail. We only have until the 17th to make any changes, okay? All right, next up, Team Cup. Team Cup starts again. I'm gonna turn this over to Saudi because this is her baby. She loves to talk about this, and the reason for it is because there's a strategy. There's a madness behind her strategy. There really, really is, okay? And registration starts next Monday on the 13th. So I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna turn it over to Saudi.
So I know some of you have seen that anytime I see a group of girls together, I say Team Cup, because for me, Team Cup is not only an opportunity for you to see what you're made of, but it's also a great way to build your downline. And so a lot of you don't understand the compensation plan, but you're going to understand it once you go to Super Saturday. Carlos has mastered a way to really explain it and simplify it in a way that you're going to understand it. And if you're thinking Team Cup and you receive the information you're going to receive on Saturday, you're going to be a successful coach in 2020. So before I get started, I just want to share. So February, so Team Cup is back. It's back this February, and I think Mickey said Monday we can start registering, right? Monday we can start registering. It's a special time of the month. It's an opportunity for you to work with the team and set some new goals, hold each other accountable, and make incredible friendships. Registration does start Monday, the 13th, and so what we wanted to do tonight is encourage you to start thinking of your team of 5. There are going to be criteria that you have to meet. I believe that you go into FAQ 11051 and you'll be able to see that, because I think they have limits as how many diamonds and whatnot. So go in there, make sure that you're not just randomly picking people, and I'm going to share why. The most important reason why you don't want to randomly pick people to be on your Team Cup and choose Crossline or just go on Facebook and say who wants to be on my Team Cup is because we all benefit from each other. You guys all know that we are a team, we have a downline. And so I'll give you an example that you guys can understand, all right? Mickey and I are on the strong leg, and so I'm going to use the OGs. Mike Patel, right? Is Mike Patel on the strong leg too, Mickey, since he's on here? Let's say Beachbody let all of us be on a team cup. It would just benefit all of us going down the line. So let's say, you know, Delilah is working with Delaney. Obviously, you and Delaney are on the same team. You're going to benefit from each other. When you're on the same leg, guys, you all benefit. So when you're, you know, working together and chatting and going back and forth, you're not only building yourself, but you're building your entire team, meaning you're going to make more team cycle bonuses together. You're going to make more residual income. And that's not including what you get as the prize or what you get, you know, with your Success Club points. I know every time you enroll or rank advanced, you all get points towards the team cup. I'm talking about your residual income that you're going to be making weekly. If you enroll into a team cup with coaches that are on your same leg in your organization, in your downline, you make more money. I don't know about you, but I'm in this business to make more money. Who is with me? Raise your hand. Let's go. Team chat. I want to see who is in this business. Like, I know we all are here to help people. That comes first. But I also want to make more money. I also want to put food on my table. I also want to pay my bills, right? And so tell me, okay, Patty, me, yes. Okay, Alma, yes. Show me the money. All right. So if you're here to make more money, strategically choose the people on your team. How do you go about that? What you need to do right now, message your upline and say, I am ready. I am all in 2020. I want to be placed in a team cup with a thriving team that is going to benefit my downline, my organization, my residual, my volume. Right, Mickey? Am I missing on anything? No,
you're not missing on anything. And what I want to add to that, because it's so important, guys, that when you register and you've got your team of 5, like, it's like you're getting married to each other. Like, it's a marriage. It's a marriage, you know, and in a marriage, it takes 2, and team cup, it takes 5. Okay, it takes 5, which means that you all have to show up.
Yeah, you can't be wishy-washy.
You cannot go into the witness protection program. I'm sorry, you can't. You know, you cannot go MIA. You know, you're literally like signing a contract to be together for the next 29, because it's a leap year, 29 days in the month of February. So now we got an extra day. They're giving us an extra day this year to go all in, you know.
And we're going to be like hosting calls to prepare for this and to really help everybody match. We usually start a thread on the Team Eagle page. I do one on my personal team page, and I'm very like blunt about who I want on my team cup and who I want, because I not only create my team, I help all my coaches get placed in thriving team cups. It is one of the times of the year where we make the most money and we all make the most volume, and we also tap into our highest potential. And I didn't always know this when I was a baby coach, and Mickey, you know, would put me on the spot, put me to host calls when I really didn't even know what the heck I was doing. I used to be a Success Cup 5 type of chick. And I'll never forget my first team cup, which I was being driven by a trip. I was working towards my trip. I hit Success Cup 60. And I never thought that was possible. That was also around the same time that Instagram rolled out. Everybody thought I was crazy. I think me and Carl Deichler were the only ones on Instagram. I found out about Instagram at a tattoo shop when my husband was getting a tattoo. I'm talking about like 8 years ago, guys. And make a long story short, I learned what I was capable of doing. And I also learned what I was capable of pushing other people to do, because it's really, there is a strategy to Team Cup. And Team Cup works like this. If you all commit to hit Success Cup 10 and above, you can do really, really good. If you all commit to hit Success Cup 20 and cap out, is it 20, Mickey, for each coach, right? It's something like that. Like, I think it's 30, 20 or 30, right?
30, 35, something like that.
30 or 35. So if you all commit to that big number, you can literally be in LA, meeting Carl Deichler and on an amazing trip and being at the top, or just, you know, getting to the different tier prizes. Like, there's no losing. You're just going to win. But you're also going to make a lot more money that month. And you're also going to see your potential. And you're also going to be fearless, because I think one of the biggest things that happen during Team Cup is that you overcome a lot of your fears, because you're going to work harder. You're going to, you know, I'll never forget, Mickey, was it Beast Barbies, Melita's team, who was one of the top teams. And I will never forget that time, right? Because the way they did it, top two, yes, top two. I'll never forget how they did it, and the way they went about it is that there was, if one couldn't show up, the other one would show up for that person. Like, it has to be that type of a bond. And, you know, like, I have gotten to the point where I'm like, I have a coach who's not showing up. I'll be like, listen, you got stuff going on. Give me your login. Let me log in. Let me help you close some deals. Like, it's that serious, you know. But hopefully, I have a huge vision for 2020 for you all. And I really think that you all will be on Thriving Teams, and that you won't come into those issues where people won't show up, where you're going to be with people who are going to show up. Like, let's set it, let's say it into existence, right, Mickey? That Team Eagle is going to have 100 teams thriving, working hard together, right? And crushing Team Cup. We want one of the top teams to be from Team Eagle.
Awesome. And there will be more follow-up on this, guys, because 2020, we're going in. You know, I was messaging some of my coaches and also Saudi. I'm like, Team Eagles, you know, 2020, like, word, like, you know, everybody has a word, like a word that we can do. Our word is ponte la pila. Let's go. Put on the batteries. Let's go. Right. Gotta, you know, get all energized. Anyway, ponete la pila, carajo. All right. Okay. Big one, guys. Okay. So, listen, I take full ownership on this here, guys, that we did not speak about the Beachbody Challenge consistently in 2019. And we have to. Why? Because it's part of our job. Because we are in the transformation business. And what is the Beachbody Challenge? What do they get awarded for? Hellers for their transformation. So I think that sometimes, I don't know if I'm speaking on behalf of many of you, but I know I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I think that, you know, we think that, oh, this is only for the customers. No, it's for us. We're customers. We're all clients of Beachbody. And so each and every one of us, we should be entering the Beachbody Challenge, okay? Every single month, we need to be talking about this in our team page, in our challenge group page. I mean, like, hellers, first of all, you're going to get a free t-shirt. I want that t-shirt. I don't have that t-shirt. You know, everybody right now is starting either a fitness program. If you're not able to work out, I know some folks are just, you know, following the nutrition, whether it's 2B Mindset or the Ultimate Portion Fix. But nutrition, we know, is 80% of your results. Like, you can work your ass off, and if you're not eating right, you are not going to get results. Like, right? Let's keep it real. So whether it's the fitness or the nutrition, everybody should be entering their results. Okay. So you're going to get the free t-shirt, first of all. And for me, when I see the t-shirt, it's like, that's my, you know, my trophy. Like, I did it, right? I did it. And then, of course, I mean, we have a chance of winning money. Like, we also want to make money, like, hellers. Like, why not make money with your transformation also, in addition to helping other people? And so every month, Beachbody announces 8 winners, 8 $500 prizes. So there's 8 people that win. And every winner advances to the semifinals. And that gets them one step closer to the $100,000. Like, why not, right? And all
it shows you how to share your story, Mickey, because you have to share your story on a monthly basis. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah. So
Rosemary just said she won.
Who did?
Rosemary won the $1,000. She just posted in the chat box.
Nice.
But it wasn't right now. Like, she won in the past, but she's just sharing so people can get in. Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you know, first of all, just to highlight this, it's not just about sharing your before and after, right? Because the physical transformation, but Beachbody takes a look at also the internal, like, what happened? Like, how did your life change? Because when somebody drops weight, you're also dropping strongholds in your life, right? You're dropping other things in your life. So it's a great platform, because you got to go in there and you got to share your story. So let's make a commitment this year that every single one of us, the minute you complete a program, put in your story, plug it in there, guys. Okay.
And we're gonna know what else, Mickey? I was thinking, so I've been getting a lot of messages from like customers who are doing these type of challenges in their job. Like, I don't know who here has been in some type of a work challenge, like a Biggest Loser challenge. Put it in the chat box, because this is the same thing. And so imagine sharing this to the masses, or even sharing it with people at work. I have, Chrissy has, and it's the same thing. So instead of going through the hassle of having to do this at work and having, like I did this before at work, but with Beachbody, you just submit your results every single month, encourage your clients, encourage the people who follow you, and you can easily get somebody who will want to join your team simply to be part of this, to earn money, to be able to earn money.
Awesome. Okay, so we're all committing. I'm committing that I'm entering the Beachbody Challenge because I want my t-shirt. I'm all about the free swag. I want my swag. Okay. All right. And speaking of transformation, okay, so we do have a Team Eagle challenge group. And this year it is called Team Eagle 2020 I'm Ready Wellness Club. Okay. I know a lot of you are in there. If you're not in there, the requirements to be in there is that you have to be an active coach with at least 52 personal volume to get into the group. Okay. We do have a new hashtag this year because last year was B100 Team Eagle Dance Party. That is so 2019. That is so 2019. We got to move on to 2020 because Team Eagles got 2020 vision this year. We got 2020 vision with our fitness, with our business, and we're going all in. So that's going to be our hashtag this year. Okay. All right. Now, let's dive in to Team Eagle's 2020 goals. Okay. And I'm going to talk a little bit, I'm going to share what these goals are and like, you know, the why behind, like, where do you get all these numbers? Well, first of all, it's 2020. So I'm going to stay aligned with 2020, right? So our goal this year is to have 20 elite coaches coming out of Team Eagle, 20 elite coaches. Okay. And which means in order to be an elite coach, you have to be a 5-star diamond or higher. So that means that we're looking for 20 5-star diamonds and above this year. Our goal also is to have 20 2 to 4-star diamonds as well this year. And by the way, what happens with these categories, guys, 5-star diamond coaches and above, you also, if you meet the requirements, you do get invited to the leadership retreat that is going to be once again in the beautiful resort that we went to. And it's really a retreat. It's in a spa resort in Arizona. Absolutely gorgeous. The 2 to 4-star diamond coaches, if you meet the requirements, you'll be able to attend the New Leader Conference, which is going to be next February. And I'm so happy that it was just announced that it's going to be at the Bellagio, which is at a beautiful hotel in Las Vegas. Okay. And speaking of a New Leader Conference, I believe I saw Delaney in here in the call. And I'm so excited because she's going to be attending the New Leader Conference this February. So she earned it. Congratulations to Delaney, who's on the call. And our goal is to end the year with 200 Team Eagle Diamonds. And to close out 2020 with 20,000 coaches. Now, what do all these numbers mean? Let me start with 20,000 coaches. 20,000 coaches, when I look at that number, I take a look at families. We're going to be impacting 20,000 families. Whether it's a mom who signed up, a dad who signed up, a future mom, whoever it is that's coming in, when that person's life changes, their health changes, we're going to be helping this person live a healthy, fulfilling life. And when somebody lives a healthy, fulfilling life, they become better versions of themselves. They'll be able to achieve their goals. Because when your fitness is right, guys, when your health is 100%, I'm telling you, everything else is secondary. Everything else is secondary, guys. And I share this with you, because of personal things that have happened in my family. Health is wealth. And so when I take a look at that 20,000, that's what I look like. That's what I look at. Most people, when they're broken, physically, spiritually, mentally, financially, you can rest assured, and I know I can speak, I was one of those people, that the fitness goes down the drain. You put yourself for last. So Team Eagle's on a mission to change 20,000 lives. That's what our mission is. And yes, those 20,000 includes the current coaches, by the way, okay? It includes us, so we're part of that already. So our job, our responsibility, because for me, being a coach is a responsibility. So we have a responsibility of going out and helping others. 200 diamonds. Okay, so it's a rank. And once you hit diamond rank, you're laying the foundation. You're laying the foundation to start building a 6-figure business. Now, is that 6-figure business going to happen? Like, is the sky going to open up? Absolutely not. It's not. You got to work your ass off. Okay? You've got to work your butt off. You got to help other people see the vision. It's about helping other people live healthy, fulfilling lives. It's about helping other people get out of debt to start building a 6-figure business. That's what it is. And, I always say that, and I've had this conversation before with other folks, that our business, and I should have said this before I share so let me rewind for a second. That there's different parts to our business, okay? There's the retail side to our business, where we're helping, when we're a coach, and we're doing this because we want to be healthy and fit. So we have no desire to help anybody, right? And that's fine. If that's you, that's fine. You're one of those 20,000 coaches that because you said yes, now you're living a healthy lifestyle. And that's fine if that's where you want to be. Now, if you're that coach now that says, you know what? I feel so freaking great and I feel so amazing. I want to help other people that were just like me, and I want to help them live healthy, fulfilling life. Oh, and while I'm at it, let me start building a 6-figure business. Why? Because if Mickey did it, if Saudi did it, why can't I do it? Like, what's the difference between them and me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's no difference between you guys and those that have earned a 6-figure business. Our goal is to help everybody get to a 6-figure business. But you know how that happens? You got to show up. You have to commit. You got to believe. You got to do the stuff that you don't want to do. You have to start feeling uncomfortable. And yes, we're starting 2020 with this 2020 vision. But you know what comes with 2020 vision is hard work. It's doing the things that you don't like to do. Because let's keep it real. A lot of us don't like to invite. Come on now. We don't. Like, I don't want to invite today. But you want to make a 6-figure business, but you don't want to invite. Okay? So you got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. You got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Now, 20 to 2 to 4 star diamond coaches, what does that mean? Once you hit 2-star, now you're building, now you're really expanding. Now you're building another business, okay? And I'm not going to go into all the details on the call, but now you are not just a business builder, you're leading, right? So now you're a team leader now, because that's what you are. You're a team leader, and you're helping other people help get to a 6-figure salary, okay? And the 25-star diamonds and above, again, I picked the number 20 because I said, you know what? It's 2020. Like, why not? Why not 20? Why not 20, right? And once you're a 5-star diamond coach and you hit elite, it just creates vision, guys. It's about, having this 2020 vision. Because when your team starts seeing that you're building and you're growing, they're going to want, like, wait a minute, Delilah did it. Wow, like, Delilah was like my homegirl back in the days, and look where she at now. Oh, snaps, I want that too. Like, why not? And so we start creating vision for other people. That's what we do, guys. This is a beautiful platform that we're on. It really is. And at the end of the day, yes, it does take hard work because there's a lot of commitment, there's a lot of sacrifice. But when you lead with your heart and you're doing this for the right reasons, that it's, yes, we're in the business of helping other people, but guess what happens? While you're helping other people, you're also helping your family, you're helping yourself. And so we're looking for go-getters that want to be part of this goal, that want to join forces to say, you know what, I want to be one of those 20 elite coaches. I want to be a 5-star diamond coach. Yeah, I want to go to the leadership. I want to make a difference in other people's lives and share what this business has done for me. Because I don't think any of you feel any regret that you were invited to this. Not at all. You know, it's had what's her name, Jade Simmons, you know, said at Summit, and she shares it on her social media platform, the fact that we are all transformational coaches. And the beauty about being part of this, you know, Saudi always says this too, the fact that being part of this community is how she's stayed committed to her 100-pound loss. Like, without this community, I wouldn't be able to do this because of the commitment, the accountability. So being a Team Beachbody coach keeps you accountable to your own health and fitness, So, you know, if you're on this call, you know, and if you have fallen off, I want you to forget about the past. That's why it's called the past. It stays there. We're in the present, and we're here so that we can move forward. It doesn't matter what happened as of yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened. That was the past. We're here today.
Mickey, I just want to share real quick. So, because this is something that what you're saying right now is something that Carl actually talked about. So if you missed the National Wake Up Call Monday, I highly recommend you get on it. Carl Daikeler talked about what it is that sets us apart. And is that coaches that are growing versus the coaches who are not is really based on the consistency, like you shared, Mickey, the consistency of inviting to the opportunity without being embarrassed. You know, one of the things that we find, you know, I actually posted on my wall how, you know, 9 years in, I'm still doing some of the things that I did when I was in my year one, meeting at coffee shops, loving on the people that are connecting with me, not being angry at those who fall short, who leave, and, you know, who you feel betrayed by. A lot of you feel some kind of a emotional connection to the people who don't get results, to the people who leave, and you can't feel that way because as a business owner, do you think Apple gets mad when somebody quits? You think that they get upset when somebody decides they want to come back? No, you know, and that's kind of like what we go through in this business. And, you know, 9 years in, what I am facing, and it's something you are going to face and Mickey's facing, and that is that those who left always come back. And I always share this. And so whenever anybody leaves, I always just feel bad for them. You know, I don't, you know, really share any emotion. I just keep going and I keep failing. You know, Mickey, one thing that you know, when you say what sets you apart from me is that I am not afraid to fail. I am not afraid to come up short. I'll set all kinds of massive goals and I have no issue on taking 5 years to meet that goal. I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, what keeps me accountable to my 100-pound weight loss is this business. And no matter how much money I make, at the end of the day, what keeps me accountable to this 100-pound weight loss is this business. And I want to share one last thing. You know, I've been doing this for 9 years. So my oldest, who's going to be 23 this year, has been drinking Shakeology on and off for, I would say, half of that time, right? And today he texts me and says, Mom, you know, I know you're food shopping. And he gave me a list of foods that he wanted. And most of it was To Be Mindset related. What does that mean? That even my 23-year-old is watching what I'm doing and is learning. And as he becomes an adult, I have been an influence to him. So at the end of the day, no matter how much I fail, my family is learning. I am an example to them. I am changing the outcome of my family. You know, we always say, oh, you know, we're Latin and, you know, we're destined to eat bad. And, and you know, our parents, you know, that's what we learn, and we love rice and beans, and we, you know what? I'm changing that for my family. I don't know about you, but I'm changing that. I know for a fact that Jeremy and Anthony are going to be an example to their children. And they still like their Oreos, and they still like their cereal, and they still eat crap. But for the most part, they're learning, and something's happening to them. You know, so guys, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid. You know, who cares if you don't meet your goals? Who cares if people tell you no? Who cares if you're freaking, you know, thinking that you're going to have 5 coaches right now, today, what is it, day 7 of the year, and you thought you were going to have 10 coaches already signed up with you. You know, look at where you can improve. That's another thing that Mickey and I are going to be going over in the next call, where we're going to look at how can we be better coaches? What can we do to improve so that we can get more transformations, so that people can join, you know, the Beachbody Challenge and go for that $1,000 like Rosemary did. Like, I want coaches that get results the way Delilah's getting results, the way Rosemary's getting the results. Freaking Jazz is pregnant. She goes by Jessica, but we all know her by Jazz. She's freaking bouncing around with her belly, you know. Audrey just had a baby, and she's already 6 months postpartum, and she's already, you know, getting results with Bar Blend, you know. Alma, look at Alma. Alma has guns. Did you guys see that Alma has guns? Like, I want to be like Alma when I'm retired with guns and looking amazing and healthy, right? So that's the kind of stuff that we have to think about, guys. Sorry, Mickey, you got me excited.
No. You were sharing about, you know, your son.
Mickey, I almost died. If I show you the list, you would be like, no, that's not Anthony.
Well, and for me, you know, like, my mom's a coach, except she doesn't know it, but she has a coach account. And so every night, like after this call, her and I share a Shakeology moment. And for the last several months, like, she drinks Shaco every single night. It took me years. I've been a coach for 10 years. It took me 9.5.
Yeah, you can't give up. You can't give up. And, you know, and Mickey and I would chat about it. And even Melitza's mom. So Melitza's mom was highly allergic to Shakeology somehow. And I'm like, you know what? Mickey gave me a bag of Greenberry one day. And I'm like, you know, Melitza, I wonder if your mom would try Greenberry. And she's like, no, she's not even going to try, because she's already put it in her head that she's allergic to it. So one day, I'm very persistent, guys. That's another reason why I'm successful. It's not just because I fail a lot. It's because I'm persistent as fuck. Like, I don't take no for an answer. So I go to Melitza's house with my freaking little packets, and I brought my own OJ, okay? And I made her mom a shake, and her mom is drinking Greenberry now with OJ and pineapple. So you can't give up. You never know, you know? You just never know. And you just have to be persistent, fail a lot, and be unstoppable and fearless. Don't fear what people will say. Nobody pays your bills, you know, and think of it the way I think. If someone tells you no, that they're not ready to join you, they're going to join anyway someday. I promise you. And you know what I say? When someone tells me no, I'm like, oh man, I feel sorry for her. Like, she really needs this. Like, if you guys do that and you brain fuck yourselves, you will keep inviting. Like, whenever someone tells you no, I promise you, do this. Be like, oh man, I feel sorry for that chick. She's fucked. Like, she's going to go spend so much money now. She's going to join all this other crap. She's going to go join a gym, and she's not going to join my challenge. Like, feel sorry for them. Like, and then you'll keep inviting.
I gotta love Saudi, man. No, she keeps it 100. Okay. So anyhow, so those are the goals, guys. So now, what's next? What is next? How are we gonna do this? Like, really, Mickey? Like, those are like some crazy goals. Like, how are we gonna do this? Well, first of all, the first thing we're gonna do, again, we're doing this as a team, right? And together, like, I know it's kind of cheesy, but it's the truth. Together, everyone achieves more. We really do, and we do it together. And that's what I'm really looking forward to this year. It's more unity in the team, not just with like, oh, let's go to a coffee shop, or let's go work out together. Let's do all these Zoom calls. Like, no, like, I want us to work really tight together in meeting our business goals and everything, our fitness goals. Like, I want us to celebrate all together. And so the first thing we're going to do is, okay, I'm going to be uploading. It's called the Road to Elite 2021. It's called the WUFU form. And so it's going to ask you details about, you know, your name, your rank, who's your sponsoring coach, who's your upline coach, your Star Diamond coach. As far as, last year, as far as Success Club, did you achieve Success Club? What's your why behind your goal? What is your rank goal? Like, what is it that you want to do, right? Do you want to be an elite coach? You want to be a 5-star? Like, be specific in what it is that you want. So all that's going to be on the form. So you're going to fill out that form. That way we know exactly what is it that you want, okay? And really important, before you fill out that form, guys, like, I want you to fill out that form not because it's like, oh, everybody else is doing, so I'm going to do it. No, I want you to do it because you have a why behind that goal. Because there's got to be a driving force, guys. It's not just about, getting called out, going on stage, recognize. It has to be deeper than that, guys. Like, it has to be the reason as to why you get up in the morning, even though you don't feel like getting up in the morning. Because there are days, guys, that I don't want to get up in the morning, but I have to. I have to, because I have a very powerful reason to. So all that information is going to be on the form, and we're going to upload that. I'll put a post in Team Eagle with the link. You're going to fill it out. It's going to come to Team Eagle's email, and I'll see who your upline coach is. Your upline coach will know that you want to be part of this. Like, you want to be part of the Team Eagle 2020 goal setting, okay? And speaking of goal setting, we are going to have a goal setting workshop next Tuesday, okay? It's not going to be this regular call. Like, we're going to break down, okay? When you're done, you're going to know what you need to do every single month, how many coaches you need to help. It's going to be broken down that way. You're going to have cutoff dates. It's actually a really, I probably need a new set of glasses after working on that report. Thank goodness I had some help with it. Thank you to Marlon. But it's going to be an amazing workshop we're going to have next Tuesday, okay? The next thing you want to do, and Carl said it, right? Carl said it in the call. Everybody should have 52 of these sheets, printed out. Go to Staples, print it out. But get those 52 business activity tracker, and don't just print it out. Like, we got to use it, right? And in that tracker are the 4 vital behaviors, what we should be doing. Be proof the product works. Like, be proof the product works. Commit. You got to commit to something, guys. Commit to a fitness program. You can't commit to a fitness program, then commit to a nutrition program. Then commit to a nutrition program. You got to commit to something. You as a transformational coach, and if you're looking to help people, right? If you want to be part of the coach that helped 20,000 people this year, then you need to go through a transformation, because people are going to buy into your results. They're not going to buy into Shakeology. They're not going to buy into BOD. They're going to buy into your results. And most importantly, what changed in your life because of that transformation, okay? So be proof the product works, guys, okay? Schedule your business hours. Every successful business owners have business hours. If you don't have business hours, I can tell you right now, you're going to set yourself up for failure, because you're going to fit in the business when it's convenient. When it's convenient, when you have time. And that's not how successful business owners operate. Okay, you have to tell yourself you are a successful business owner. Like, you have to start showing up like that elite coach. You have to start showing up like that 5-star diamond coach. You have to start showing up with whatever rank goal. You need to show up like that rank that you want, guys. Okay. We're going to be sharing the Team Eagle new handbook, okay, which is a handbook that when you bring on a new coach, there's a 90-day plan in there. There's a 90-day plan in there that you're going to walk your coach. And that's the plan where you're going to be able to tell that new person coming aboard. And by the way, when we actually have to update it, because now we have to add in the new success starters. Not only are they going to get their free ticket, but they're going to automatically be invited to the test group. Okay, so that has to be part of it. Okay, that's going to be in there as well. There's going to be a Team Eagle weekly and monthly plan for you to use for your own personal goals. So we're going to be sharing that, guys. Back office training. There's an amazing back office training, guys, on business tracking, getting started. Like, if you haven't done, I don't care if you've been a coach since the year of the flood. If you haven't done the new getting started training, then you need to boss up and you need to do it. You need to do it. It's going to take you literally It may take you 25 minutes, if that, in the entire training, okay? Attending super weekend events, that's a non-negotiable in my book. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable, guys. You need to be at a super weekend event. And very important, guys, is when you know there's a trainer that's going to be there, that's like free marketing, guys. That is free marketing. And so you're showing that you're there with a trainer. I know a lot of people get the VIP tickets. That's all marketing. I know when I first started, and I still do, I make sure that I'm sharing pictures with a trainer, okay? We have corporate, the one that's now here in New York City, like to talk about comp training. Hello, everybody wants to make money. Show up. Be at super weekends. Coach Summit, you want to build your business? Go to Coach Summit. This is going to be, I think, my 11th summit, I think. I don't miss it. It's part of my business, okay? Attend scheduled trainings, right? Like this workshop next week. If you want to build a six-figure business, you want to be part of Team Equals 2020 goals, and we're definitely going to have a year-end celebration to celebrate our Team Equal 2020 goals, then you need to show up. You need to watch or listen to the Monday wake-up calls and connect to team calls. You need to connect to team calls. That's all this stuff here, right, guys, is the how, and this is all non-negotiable. If you're looking to build a business, non-negotiable.
One thing I want to say about Idalis is not only, is it an opportunity because you're going to be sharing that picture with her, but she's also working on a program. And so you want to have that photo for when that program is released and announced.
Excuse me.
That's a secret?
Yes.
Oh, well, now they know. So you want to be at Super Saturday. And another thing, I highly recommend that you Google her. Because if you Google her, you're going to have the utmost respect for her. And as a woman, you're going to want to be at this event because she's not only going to work us out, but she's also going to be sharing a little Q&A that's going to help you refocus and to give you she's going to give you some content and information that's going to help you with your market, especially you, Jessica, AKA Jazz, because you're a mommy now of 2 soon. And there's certain conversations that you're going to be able to have a little bit more fluently. And as coaches, you want to be able to have all the education that you have so you can be able to service your clients better.
Okay. So with that, guys, what's next? Save the date. Next Tuesday, January 14th at 8:30 is our goal setting workshop. So you have to come with your pad. If you don't have a book for 2020 for training, you need to go and buy one, because this is where you're going to take all your notes and every team call and every training. Everybody needs a book, okay? I've got my one where I put team calls and I label it. So this is where I take.
Mickey, is the call going to be at 8:30? Raquel's asking.
Yes. Yeah, same time. Same time. So it'll be 8:30. It's not going to be a team call like we're doing now. It's going to be a goal setting workshop. So we're going to go over this Excel document and we're going to go line by line and we're going to share everything. And yes, it's going to require, you're going to have a lot of questions. So, it's an open forum. We're going to be there to answer all your questions. And then you're going to then need to take time to take this document and then plug in your goals. Okay. So I'm very excited about it. I'm really, really excited about this document. And I'll tell you why I'm so excited. Because the first time that I did it, Saudi and I actually did it. Saudi and I were working with Kim Carver. I can stop sharing here for a second now. Saudi and I were working with Kim Carver, and he sent this document to us. And I'm going to be 100. And when I saw it, I'm like, ooh, I said, this is kind of deep. Yeah, it's a deep document. But what I loved in that document was that, we had to write down the why behind our goals. Like, what are the things that we wanted to accomplish? And so when I pulled it out, and by the way, Marlon and I, we had to recreate it because that document, Kim is in a different position now with the company. So we definitely miss working with him. But he's more on a training and development position right now. So that document is no longer used. And I'm like, you know what? I need to bring that document back to life, because when I saw it and I looked at the goals that I wrote down, I so got teary-eyed, because so many things that I wrote down, the why behind those goals, they happened. Something amazing happens when you write down what you want. And so, I will tell you that, and I'll share with you that, like, two of the things that I remember off the bat of my head is that when I broke my wrist, guys, okay, many of you know that 5 years ago, I shattered. I didn't break it. I shattered my wrist. So I have a plate and 4 screws holding this sucker together. And so when I got a bill after the surgery, and I was in therapy already, and I get this nice fat ass bill that says, you owe, Mount Sinai $10,000. I'm like, yo, what happened to the insurance? I thought the insurance covered it. Unfortunately, the hospital was out of network. I didn't know that, whatever. And I wrote down on my goal that I needed to pay off this debt. I needed to pay off $10,000 to the hospital. I also was turning 50 that year. And I said, I want to go on my dream vacation to Italy, and I want to take my sister and my niece. Like, I wrote that down in there. And you know what happened that year? I thank God for this business, this platform of helping other people and doing uncomfortable things that a lot of us sometimes don't want to do, but you got to do uncomfortable things, including, working when I was in pain, because I still showed up. I still showed up even when I was in pain. I was able to pay in cash, and Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of commitment, of success. It is all based on the efforts of the coach, okay? So there you go, just in case somebody's gonna say, you know what Mickey said on the call? I'm gonna send this call to compliance. No. And so I was able to pay those $10,000 all in one shot because of this business. I was able to go to Italy with my sister and my niece, all cash. I did not put not one thing on a credit card because of this business. So if this is possible for this woman right here, it is possible for you. Don't you think that you can't do it, because yes, you can. And not that diet plan that's called Yes You Can. That's a bunch of crap. Not that one. Okay? You can do all things, guys. You can do all things. And that's why I love so much this new program with these, motivational cards. Every morning you pull out I am. And like, I get it that, the trainer and Beachbody, they don't talk about the spiritual aspect of this, but come on now. I am is God. And so every time I pull this out, like, I am. He says I'm vibrant, I'm vibrant. Mm-hmm. He says I'm transforming. He says I'm doing it. Yes, I can. Yes, I am. And so I need you. If you're pulling out these cards, guys, I want you to look at this from a different aspect. Every time you see I am, you say God. Because he says you can do it. Because he's inside of all of us. And that's why 2020, we got to level up. Each and every one of us. Like, we're all here on a mission, guys. Okay? And we need to stop the small, petty thinking. We need to stop all that limited belief BS that we've been feeding ourselves for too damn long. Like, we got to stop that already. We really do. We really, really do. And it starts with making a decision. That's all it is. That's all it is. And by the way, if you're not doing a bar blend, go get the freaking cards. At least get the cards. Get the cards.
I agree.
Right? Like, pull out the freaking cards. They're just, I just love them. I've been doing them every morning. I do this. You see that? I do that. Every morning I do that.
And it says when you pull each card, it's to empower your goals and to bring joy and commitment to you. And so I feel like I'm committed to that word every day.
Yes.
It sets like an intention, a different intention.
Yeah. So Patty, where you get the cards, go to teambeachbody.com, girl. Put in your email, your password, and hit shop and purchase the Bar Blend VIP access. And get your cards, girl. Get your cards.
One really quick thing for housekeeping. So on next week's call, we don't want to see anybody chiming in from the car, saying that their laptop is not working, that their computer isn't working, that they don't have Excel. You're going to need Excel. We're going to provide the document on the event page, right, Mickey? Just so you can make sure it opens ahead of time and that you don't have any issues.
I don't know because it's an Excel, sis. I don't know because it's an Excel. I mean, I can upload it to the team page.
Yes, in the file section, and they could download
the file
it.
Section. Yes, yes, yes.
And if you do have to invest in something to work your business, I do suggest that you do. And January is a great time. You can save the receipt for a tax write-off, but don't rely on your phone during this time of the year.
Just said also in the chat, if you don't have Excel, you can use Google Sheets.
Google Sheets is also good. So thank you, Edith.
Eagle Eye. Did you guys know that we Eagle Eye? Because she's always like watching everything.
Oh, look at Henry. I bet you Henry told her. He's in the back. You give Henry credit, Edith. It wasn't you. It was you? Oh. Oh, okay. I saw him in the background. I'm like, let me find out it was Henry.
So anyhow, so the last thing, guys, is, are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Guys, please, coming into 2020, all that limited belief, you leave that in 2019. That's old news. Do not bring that crap into 2020 at all. Whatever didn't work out in 2019, what was the lesson? What did you learn? That's all it is, And Saudi posted already in the event page the assignments with Marie Forleo. What's her name? She's awesome.
You said it right.
Yeah, she's really awesome.
She's really good, and she breaks it. She breaks it down, the assignment, into so you can do it you can bang it out in a couple of days.
There's three parts. I think the video's 8 minutes each, and it's just she makes you reflect. She makes you you start taking a look at releasing the past, letting it go, because you know what the past does? It just holds you back. And a lot of us, we want to move forward. Let's do this, guys.
Yeah, we actually started doing this in December. We got together with Norris and Unides, and as a little group, as friends, we actually took our little piece of paper of the things we weren't so happy about, and we burned it. I don't recommend you do that because we almost made a fire. But I do recommend that you rip it up and get rid of it, because whatever didn't serve you in that decade is not going to serve you in this decade. And just, do the assignment. It's going to do something to you. It's actually you're going to feel like you're going to go through the motions like you do when you're writing your story. If you haven't written your story, you should. And it's also going to help you see the greater good in your decade. And when you can look at your last decade from the greater good, you're going to actually just go, and she talks about it, you're going to actually go into this new decade without the BS, without the, sometimes we kind of repeat the same things, right? We fail over and over again, failing at the same things. And what this assignment is going to actually do is going to be like a blueprint for you not to go back to those things, for you to kind of just exit. That's it. I'm done. That decade is done. I'm going to rip it up, burn it, get rid of it, and go into the new. But also looking at yourself and giving yourself a pat in the back for the things you did accomplish, whether it was back in 10 years ago, and there was an accomplishment 10 years ago. You got to go back there and remember that, and stay and bring that space into this new decade as you start setting your new goals. Yep. It's a great assignment. I don't normally do things like that. I'm not the big planner type, but I will tell you that I do use my Rise Up book. I do use a regular plain calendar. Okay. And I like this big one. Mickey does too. I actually got this for $3 in Target, because I just need to have everything in front of me, especially during this time, whether I get rid of it later or not. At least I gave myself the time to set the year, set myself straight for the year.
Awesome.
So what we would love to see, because we want to continue this momentum, is anything you're doing to set yourself up for 2020, please share on the event page on Team Eagle, and let's just keep the momentum until next week so the momentum doesn't die. And that's it.
We got to keep the fire going inside of us, guys. We really do. And I'm really excited, guys. Put it down on your calendar. I look forward. By the way, who am I going to see on Saturday? I'm really excited about Saturday, guys. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see you guys. Saturday's going to be awesome. Tuesday.
Have you guys shared? Have you guys been inviting? Do you guys know that listen, I don't know about you, but when someone calls me out for something, like I take it really serious. Like I'm okay with constructive criticism. And like about 2 years ago, actually it was when Adalis came down. Carlos Aguilera had a little meeting, and you know, he was going around in the circle. It was like a pre meeting. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. And he asked every single person there. It was like a mastermind, right? And he asked every person there, how many people do you have here with you? And you know, I did have like 2 people, but moral of the story is that he said, if you don't have at least 5 people, and don't get discouraged, guys, okay? I'm not saying this to get you discouraged. It just really made me like take a look at what am I doing wrong? Because I only have 2 people here, right? So basically he said, if you have a business, right? And we have this event every 3 months, why aren't you inviting people to join you at this event every quarter? Like, we all know Super Saturday is every 3 months. And so every conversation that we're having, and if you haven't done this, guys, it's okay, because I wasn't doing it either. Those guests were there by the grace of God, okay? And thank God I had 2 people there, but I wanted to have my 5 people because he said this was a smackdown. If you're a real business owner, you will have 5 people here. I had coaches there, but I didn't have 5 prospects there. I had 2, and they were there because they just happened to freaking get there. And so I think about that every single time we have a Super Saturday. So what have I been doing? Because I did come up short, and I haven't been inviting all of my prospects, and I haven't been inviting everybody that I'm talking to. So I'm sending messages, and I'm making up for the lost time. I'm sending messages. I'm making sure that I show up to Super Saturday with 5 people. So I highly recommend that you guys start inviting everybody that you're talking to. Start talking to your challengers. Go into your database. Guys, you all have a database in your back office. You have customers. Message them and invite them. Tell them that you have this amazing event and that it's your event. This event isn't the Market Council's event. It's not Mickey's event. It's not my event. It's not Mike Patel's event. It's not Arelis's event. It's not Janice's event. It's your event. Everyone here is hosting Super Saturday because you are in this market area. Wherever you live, it's your Super Saturday. And that's something that Edith taught me back in the day when I first started. And, you know, I lived in Florida when I first started this business. And I used to drive up to Orlando. I used to go to Tampa. I used to go to Miami. And wherever I was going, I would post on my social media that I was hosting an event and that I was going to be at that event and that I wanted to hook up and meet up with whoever I was inviting. So I recommend you do that and do it with a lot of passion because it will change your business. All right. I don't know about you, but anybody that meets Carlos and is going to hear from Delaney and Gisela and they hear the video and the testimonies and the compensation training, like, dude, Carlos is going to talk about how to make money. Like, anybody you invite is going to join you. Don't give too many details on what they're going to expect. Just say that if they want to come, like, you know, that there is an event, that there's a workout, and that there's this woman who's an incredible trainer. Look her up and find out what sticks out to you about her and talk about that and invite people to the event. Asked, how does she invite? I hope that answered your question, Jana. You just invite, you talk to everybody, you post it on your wall. There's an event page for it. So just share it every day, share it on your stories, share it on Instagram. I made a video, like a little commercial, and it's on my Instagram. I also changed my link. You know how some of you have Linktree or whatever link you have on your bio on Instagram? My link on my Instagram right now is the link to Super Saturday tickets. Because I'm on a mission. Like, I'm not gonna get Pau Pau again from Carlos.
No, but you know, and it's not even so much about getting the Pau Pau. Is that when you
yeah, but you know, as a business owner, like, it made me freaking think. Like, there's obviously more to it, but that's kind of like, you know, just
it's not just a coach event. It's a place to invite people. Mm-hmm. That's where it's at, you know, because these events are third-party tools, guys. So
I thought it was a blessing. Like, you know, I had been approached to many other network marketing business a lot. My brother was a network marketing junkie. And one of the things that held me, like, got me like thinking this is the one for me is that Beachbody does these events every 3 months. So I saw it like, okay, this is the one thing I can do because it's the responsibility is not wholeheartedly on me. Like, I don't have to have Tupperware parties. I have, you know, the market council for all these different states where I can just send people to.
Yep. All right. So we're Gucci. We're Gucci. We're good. Awesome. So we'll see most of you this coming Saturday here in New York City. And then we'll see all of us next Tuesday at 8:30. All right, guys. So be on the lookout. We're going to be uploading information on the team page. Everything will be up by the morning, guys. Okay, because I have to make a couple of changes in some documents. So with that, guys, thank you so much. Oh, we didn't take a team picture. Hold up a second. Oh, I should have done it before some people signed off, but that's okay. Hold on.
Michael.
All right. So if you guys can like get on the camera so I can take a picture, because then people like when I post a picture, they'll be like, but I don't see faces. Like, who are these names? So, all right, ready? 1, 2, cheese. That didn't work. Oh yeah, it did work. Okay, hold on. Next page. Hold on. We got 3 pages. Okay, and oh, I don't see a lot of faces here, but okay. Hola, Mikey and Ely. Oh, see you guys. And last but not least, last page. How is Mike on page 2 and 3? Hellers.
Special. He's on 2 different things.
Hold on, that was not working. What did I do? I could have. Oh, there it goes. All right, guys. Thank you.
Mike just wants to come out in all the pictures.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.